Good evening, junkies. Welcome to EminiJunkie.com, your ES Trading Mentor's free trading video for Thursday, October 20th, 2011. Today we had a total of 9 executable trade signals for a max potential of 57 ES ticks. This video is for educational purposes only, is intended to highlight our high probability trade setups and give you a feel for the quantity of trades taken each trading day using this approach. A full trading plan and daily live trading room can be accessed via our website at EminiJunkie.com. Okay, we opened up this morning at 1208.50 and the market was moving down towards our half gaps in the pre-market. We did not get an opportunity for a pre-market half gap trade prior to the market pushing down into those levels. Right before the open we had this big spike up. There was nothing really we could do until we let the market just kind of push down and give us a reset of our signals. That reset did come right after 9:45. We pushed up, had a signal long. That produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside for 6 ticks. The market pushed back up there towards the open, came back down through our moving average. We did not get a valid signal entry to the downside, and then the 10 o'clock news came out, and you can see how we went just straight vertical here. Now, on that news trade, that did set up an extension, and there was an opportunity to get long. Our target that we were looking for off that was a little higher, so it wasn't an opportunity to get both targets 1 and targets 2, and then the market quickly reversed, so we ended up getting stopped out of that position for a T1 minus 2. Now on that reversal it did set up just a short little micro there, targets 1, targets 2 for 7 ticks, and then there was this fast push to the upside again. Now on this particular move up, we actually came down and hit our signal entry right there. You can see we had one candle, and it wasn't red, but you can see the tail of that candle did come down to our entry level, hit it, and went on to what would be T2. So when that happens, we just count that as a no fill, because although someone was filled at that level, very few, and we don't count that in our favor. Shortly thereafter, the market did come back down through our moving average, set up a signal loss, or a signal to the downside, not a signal loss, I'm sorry, a signal to the downside, which produced targets 1 and targets 2 for 10 ticks. And then we had this other rotation to the upside, and this one's one of those ones that you just hate to see. The market came, hit our signal entry, went right up to our target, and again, this target is not a stop order of any sort, it is a limit order, and just touching it with one candle doesn't do the trick. So the market ultimately rotated back down and stopped out. So although it hit our target, again, we're not going to count that on the video. We're going to count it as a T1 minus 2 because that second contract ultimately did get stopped out. We pushed down during our 10:45 confirmation time, got a nice rotation back up. That signal did produce targets 1 and targets 2 for 13 ticks. Now on this push down for this 13 ticks, we were breaking an upward trending channel that had set up all morning long. If you look at a 5-minute chart and include yesterday's price action, you'll see a nice, what they call a bear flag, and during this process they broke down that flag. So although we had a T213 target, we were pushing in the room for the market to move all the way down into that 97, 98 area, which was a key area of support. Some of you may know that as S1. And we did have some folks in the room that were able to trail that trade down and take advantage of that lower push. But nonetheless, we're happy with the ticks we had. And at 11:15, 11:30 time frame, you can see the market shot right back up through our moving average, came down, and gave an entry right at 11:30. Now 11:30 is our quitting time, but if you our entry did happen right at that quitting time, it was able to take. It came down, it hit that entry level right at 11:30, so that trade actually worked into the dead zone, targets 1 and targets 2 for 7 ticks to the upside. Now we do not initiate any new trades during the dead zone, so basically between that last trade at 11:30 and 1:15, there is nothing we do, and we just kind of wait for the market to show us an opportunity after we come out of that. And you can see The market came back to the moving average. There was an opportunity there at 12:30. We don't do anything with it. The market just kept climbing higher, and we didn't get our first opportunity until after the 1:30 time frame. We had a little signal entry here, targets 1 and targets 2 on a little micro for 5 ticks to the downside. The market quickly pushed back up through the moving average. That was not a valid signal entry. We have some rules with the relationship of our gold line and such. So we didn't get an opportunity to get long there, and it wasn't until after this little reset we did get another push down, targets 1 and targets 2 for 13 ticks. So all in all, it was just a fantastic day. There was a cross to the upside, and this one just moved away from us. Even looking at an extension, anything that we're looking for to get into that, there wasn't any opportunities prior to our quitting time at 3 o'clock. So great day for us, especially for options expiration week. We've had a great week. Tomorrow is options expiration. I urge you to trade lighter contract side. We always like to cut our contracts in half. And if you're fairly new to this, I would just say don't trade it at all. It's a very volatile day most times, and our signal entries sometimes can be a bit choppy. So take a long weekend, make it a 3-dayer, and we'll see you next week. But for Thursday, we had 9 trades, 57 ES ticks. I want to thank you for watching. For more details on this plan, including all the chart setups, or to join our live trading room and video newsletter, please visit EminiJunkie.com or just simply click the link at the top of the screen. Thanks, and make it a great day.